Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. This is a Libra full moon reading, and if you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. But Anne, hello. Ling, hello. Jackie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Nirvani, hello. And Jackie, hello. Christina, hello. Rob, hello. Thank you for being here. April, hello. Ellie, hello. Vanity, hello. To the person with the last name Tran, I'm gonna butcher your first name. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Sharon, hello. Gerard, hello. Welcome, everybody. We're gonna get started as always in just a few minutes. Until then, I'm gonna take some super chats, and that's gonna be that. Ghislaine, hello, by the way, and Lorna, welcome. That reminds me, I should probably pull up my email. But that's that. All right. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what are Pisces intentions? Me, Gemini, advice. Let's see what we have for you. Death, four wands. It's like marriage. Death is like some sort of change, or it says like something needs to change here, is what it could say. But four wands is card of marriage, is what I'd say. Or Knight of Pentacles, to move very slowly. I mean, I see this every single Pisces reading I do, especially involving a relationship. I'm not talking about like in the weeklies and stuff, it doesn't come up for Pisces, but just in like personal readings I do about Pisces or for Pisces or whatever, it's just like very, very slow movement towards like marriage, love, whatever. That would be very Pisces, by the way. So, yeah, I would just say like patience with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it could take time, but that looks pretty good though. Marriage. So I like it. Leo, hello, by the way. Nicole, welcome. Thank you for being here. Polka Dot, hello. Baby Cakes, look, everybody's here tonight. Baby Cakes, hello. Courtney, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Rune, welcome. And welcome everybody else. San, hello. Libra full moon prediction for me. You have the star, some sort of wish coming in for you here. Yeah, like something that has a lot of potential. I mean, I would say that the moon in general to me has a lot of potential. I think actually this moon sucks, quite honestly. But at the same time, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of potential things for pretty much everybody. But for you especially, this to me is like something entering into your consciousness, becoming aware of something. Comes up for that message comes up for like Leo, Pisces, Capricorn all the time. So if you have one of those signs in your chart, then I would definitely say this is definitely for you. But it's like something could be entering into your consciousness, like an idea to do something, start a business, a job, whatever. But it's like we have to do it is the challenge here with this moon. So yeah, that's what I would say to you. But I like it. Looks good. So that's that. All right. And Sally, hello. Thank you for being here. Kelly, welcome. Kaze, hello, by the way. I think I missed you. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, make sure to like, right. Margaret, hello. Thank you for the kind words. Really, really appreciate it. Honey York, welcome. Staff, welcome, whatever your name is. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And let's fix this real quick. Nor, hello. Welcome, by the way. Stephanie, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And let's see here. I'm going to grab the chart real quick. Baby Cakes is enjoying a cold Heineken. That sounds great. April, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did Carol do it? JK, don't answer that. How about a quick card for the early birds? You got it. So for all the early birds that are here right now, we have the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This is like removing burdens from your life on your own, is what I'd say to a lot of you. So a lot of you could just be removing challenges from your life on your own. Queen of Swords is like a card of authority. So, I feel like a lot of you could be taking authority. Yeah, moving towards success. I feel like people are removing burdens right now. And that's what I would say. I feel like you're just kind of like removing a lot of challenges, a lot of burdens. Six Wands, having been to war, and coming back from war. So it's saying like Six Wands is a card of burdens. I say this all the time. Like, to me, Six Wands is a very good card, but it is a card of having a cross to bear. It is a card of carrying some burdens because this person has been to war. So, yeah. But I feel like a lot of us are moving more towards success, happiness, good things. So love it. Brian, hello, and thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Elk Zone, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Anybody any interesting movies for me to watch after Chris's chat? Watch all the Marvel movies. That's how I've been wasting a lot of time. Leftover super chat from last night. I think I got all the super chats from last night. I could be wrong. Who was it? Um, uh, yeah, I think I got all the super chats from last night, people. So if I missed you, let me know who you are so that I can answer it. Tita, hello. Card for looking forward to love. You have the Seven of Swords. Get out of your head. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Ten of Cups, dating. Seven of Swords, like fears. This could just be. This could just be from. This could just be like fears, worries about going out and like all that other stuff. The Ten of Cups is dating, needing to date, but it is a card of fortune after difficulty. So I feel like things will be kind of like improvements for you here, is what I'd say there, Tita. Yeah, Five of Wands. Like Five of Wands is being conflicted, but it could also just be conflict in general. Queen of Cups, yeah. I mean, I feel like there will be a change in love. So I do feel like there could be love coming in here. I like it. Let's see. Who did I miss? Sarah? I think it was Sarah, actually, that I must have missed. I think I missed the Savage as well. So I don't know if the Savage is here. I'm sure she'll be back. But I missed Sarah as well. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to try to remember Sarah, because I don't know if you're here. Sarah, you say here, I am Sarah. What do you see happening between Daniel and I for the month of April? What will be his intentions towards me? Love, definitely, is what I'd say to you, Sarah. You have, I feel like a decision needs to be made, but Two of Swords, Sarah, could just be indecision, but it could also be because of the virus situation. So I'm hesitant when I get these cards now. Empress is just attraction, basically. Yeah, Tower. So it's like something needs to be rebuilt. Two of Pentacles, a decision needs to be made. Two twos. So I feel like that Daniel needs to make a choice here before he loses you. This is like missing out on something. I feel like he's going to miss out is what I'm trying to say. So hope that makes sense. But thank you, Sarah. And sorry, I don't think you're here, but I will make sure you get that. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A few cards. Also, HBO is free now, JC says. So everybody who's looking for something to watch, HBO is free apparently. JC, you have the Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords. Like, this is a card of like taking back your personal power, is what I feel. That's not really what that means, but the Queen of Wands to me is a card of like, it is a card of personal power. To me, it is a card of wholehearted energy, giving something everything you got. Judgment, some sort of rebirth coming in for you, trusting your inner calling. So I feel like there's definitely like good stuff coming in for you, JC, still. I like it. Six of Swords, improvements, moving on to calmer shores. Definitely positive. Lindy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards flying soon to NY to help as dialysis are in. I feel like this will be good for you, as I'd say. Look at Chariot, traveling, obviously, but also a victory. The Page of Cups is also really good as well, because Page of Cups is like, Page of Cups could be like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not charity work, but, kind of like helping people out like you are. So I feel like this is very good for you. Magician, new beginning. This could be very good for you, Lindy. I like this. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, very good. I feel like it's a really good idea. So love it. We will all be sending you good vibes, I'm sure. Naxolo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for the orange full flower moon dream I had last night. Three of Pentacles, showing something off. And it's funny because that would stand out to me. Like, if you saw that, right? That's something that would stand out. Three of Pentacles standing out. Three of Pentacles to me is a card of like showing off work that you've already done, or kind of like showing something that you've already done in a lot of ways. So to me, the Three of Pentacles is a card of competence. Like, it's a card of just being good at what you do, or it's saying like you've done work on something and now it's time to show it off to the world here. Yeah, Two of Cups, happiness. This could be love coming in for you as well, but this could just be a certain level of happiness coming in for you. So I love it. To me, this is very good, Noxolo. I like that a lot. That looks good. Is it time to start? No. For some reason, I thought we were a lot closer, but we're not. Adele, hello. Welcome. Annette, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sabrina, hello. And you are lurking. Good for you. Welcome. Yeah, a big shout out to all you lurkers out there. Welcome. Staffash Shabazz, I'm sorry I butchered your name, but thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the situation I'm dealing with end soon and in my favor? Four Swords. Four Swords just waiting, by the way. So Four Swords comes up a lot, like when people are waiting for a situation to come to an end, especially with something legal or, something where justice is required. Justice, the Ace of Swords. So yes, I feel like there will be a victory here. Ace of Swords is a victory. I always say that that the Ace of Swords can cut both ways, right? So Ace of Swords is like good, and it's also could say that maybe the situation won't end exactly how you want it to, but is that a big deal? Probably not. I feel like things will be very good for you here with this card. So I like that a lot. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. Knight of Wands could be like you being set free almost, because Knight of Wands is a card of adventure. So especially if you've been feeling boxed in. Just the word freedom is the only thing that's popping into my head with this card. So love it. That looks amazing to me. I feel like good things coming in for you there. Nicole Long says, I bought the astrology book, the only astrology book you'll ever need, and it says Pisces should eat a high protein, low fat, and sugar diet. That could be true, for sure, is what I'd say there. So maybe is what I'd say to you. I feel like the whole zodiac diet thing is like a little bit, to me it's a little bit hard, like a little bit hard to say that it's a good idea, because there's so much more than just your sun going on, and it's not looking at other things. No sugar, I definitely agree with. The fat thing, it depends, because Pisces can have liver issues as well. So definitely high fat would cause problems, or could cause problems, I should say. So definitely something to think about. And protein, of course, fish. Fish pretty much eat protein for the most part. Makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. All right. I'm going to get started, people, because I'm antsy tonight. So let's get this show on the road here and get it going. Tita, I am a Gemini moon. So Gemini moon. It just means I'm crazy. That's all it means. All right. Here we go. I'm going to use this deck here just so everybody knows. This is the same deck I used last night. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and I'm also using the good old Golden Tarot here as well. So those will be the decks we're using, but we're going to start here with Aries, and we're going to go in that direction. So let's see what we have for everybody here, people. Here we go. Mutable moon, yeah. Crazy moon. All right, Aries. Let's see what we have for you. This is for the Libra full moon here, and Aries, you have the love card, so could be love coming in for some of you here. And the Nine of Cups, satisfaction. I feel like this is more saying it's a time, or should be a time, for you to do something that you love, and that's what I would be doing if I were you here. I mean, I feel like obviously with the whole virus situation going on, that it could be a really good time for people to I feel like it would be a good time for people to bring more joy to the earth. I mean, I feel like anything we could do to raise the vibration, anything like that, is probably going to be healing on a certain level. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that just by doing something you enjoy. I feel like that could lead to, a lot of success or abundance for you in general, is what I'd say, Aries. I feel like that in a lot of ways that's also kind of like this whole situation again. I feel like I said it like last night, I think, that the whole situation, I feel, is making people look on the more bright side of life, like maybe we're being more grateful for things we have or whatever. So I feel like a lot of you could just be doing that, but I really feel like you're just like kind of creating enjoyment in your life with these two cards after this moon and during this moon, and that's probably what you are going to be focusing on here with these two cards. For others, like I said, I do feel like it could be love coming in the near future here, Aries. So I like that. I feel like there could definitely be love coming in for you. So that's that, Aries. Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. What is going on for you? You have the Focus card and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're focusing on a new path. I always get this for you, something new, Taurus. So I feel like a lot of you could be focusing on something new, or you could be creating, kind of starting new jobs, businesses, pretty much anything. So I feel like a lot of you could be creating something new here with these two cards, but I feel like you have to focus on it here. I feel like something is not clear, is what I'd say. It's like snowing on this card here, and I feel like there's just like a general lack of clarity. Queen of Pentacles to me is too skeptical as well. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you need to like turn your skeptical part of your brain off, right? And I feel like you just need to move towards something. It's almost like something's too good to be true, or you feel like something's too good to be true, but it isn't. So I feel like you just need to allow it to happen. Like, don't be skeptical. Don't look at something skeptically when it doesn't need to be looked at that way is what I'm trying to say. I feel like this could be like also focusing on your resources, So a lot of you could be becoming more resourceful, or you could be focusing on kind of like creating more resources in your life, more money, more business, more, pretty much more. I also feel like some of you need a vacation here, but like it's like if you're stuck at home, like now's the time to have your little staycation, to take time to meditate, do all those things as well. So I feel a lot of you could be doing that here with these cards. For some reason, mountains to me always represent vacation. I might be like a little bit of a biased message, is what I would say, Taurus, because in the Lenormand card reading system, the mountain, the Eight of Spades, basically can represent a vacation, or needing a vacation, needing a break, needing to take some time for yourself, like kind of like getting to a certain point and taking a rest. So I feel like some of you could be doing that as well with those cards. But love it, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Forgiveness card and the Seven of Cups. I feel for some reason I do get a release here, but I feel like it's more releasing something. I don't really feel like it's necessarily forgiveness, like the card says here on the Forgiveness card. Same thing with the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're like letting something go. Almost, it's like you're letting something. I almost feel like you're letting something transform, or it's like you're letting something move away from you here with that Seven of Cups. So for some of you, this could be like an idea. For some of you, it could be like a person. For some of you, it could be like a dream, especially with that Seven of Cups. But I really feel just like some sort of release here because of this moon, and I feel like it would be a good idea. I do feel like there could be some sadness because of it. So again, it could be like a relationship or a person that you're releasing, and there could be some sadness because of that. But at the same time, I do feel like it is for the best, and I feel like it will lead to like the most success for you, Gemini. So yeah, that's what I would do here. For others, I feel like this is saying that you need to focus as well, kind of like Taurus with that Seven of Cups. I feel like focusing on things that you want, or that you want to create in your life, would be a really good idea with that Seven of Cups. I feel like you could be doing like a lot of manifesting work as well, probably after this moon, and I feel like that would be a good idea as well. Probably after some sort of release is what I would say, Gemini, that you are going to be manifesting something into your life. I feel like that happens a lot, though. I mean, to me, that's a pretty common message. It's like, for example, it's like maybe you go through a breakup and you want love. So it's like, of course, you're going to be trying to manifest new love after that situation. So that's kind of what I mean by manifesting after a release. So I feel like a lot of you could be letting something go. For others, it could be like the loss of a job, or maybe you've been laid off already or something like that. But maybe you're realizing that you want something else. Like maybe all this free time has made you realize that there could be something better. And I feel like some of you could be kind of figuring that out. Like I said, just getting like a single message there, Gemini. It's pretty simple. So thank you, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancer now, and Cancer people. Cancer, Three of Pentacles, and you have the protection card. For a lot of you, I feel like this is about like allowing people to help you in a lot of ways. So I feel like you should kind of like allow people to help you on projects or anything that you're working on here. I feel like that will lead to a lot more success. For others, I feel like saying you are almost protected from making a mistake at this time as well, which normally, like I get that message a lot for Virgo, for example, and I feel like for a lot of you, if you're like working on something like a business or a creative project or something like that, I almost feel like you are protected from mistakes. Same thing with like, I feel like you are kind of, I'm almost getting like the Joker and the playing cards popping into my head. In the playing cards, the Joker represents being above persecution, being able to create something where maybe, normally you would be judged or something like that. So it's like maybe you want to be on YouTube. I feel like you could be on YouTube now, and it's like you're not going to be getting judged anymore. Or maybe you are kind of like moving away from judgment, or it's like you're a little bit protected at this time. So I kind of feel like a thicker skin type of thing going on here with these two cards. For others, I feel like that Three of Pentacles, it's just saying that you could be like finishing something up. So I feel like a lot of you could just be finishing things up work-wise, business-wise. I do feel like you could be getting some recognition for it, and I feel like that would be a good idea. I feel like that there could be also something like almost like a little bit of enlightenment coming in here. I feel like some of you, it's like you're not learning a trick, I don't think, but I feel like you're just learning things about work, or about whatever it is that you are working on, that makes it easier. So like whatever it is you work on in life in general, I feel like you're learning something, or you could be learning something after this moon that makes things a lot easier or smoother. So yeah, I like that a lot. So thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. You have the Knight of Swords here and the Thriving card. Love it. So for some of you, this could be you kind of being very successful and thriving, obviously. How crazy is it, Leo, that you have had the Giraffe Spirit card in the Animal Oracle a bunch of times. And it's like you have this giraffe right here. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you have this Knight of Swords. I feel like some of you could be moving with that Knight of Swords. So if you're planning on moving, or if you've been thinking about moving, you could be moving. Maybe not right now. It could be in the future. It could be, could happen, a year from now. Who knows? But I feel like some of you could be having a move in the future. For others, I feel like you could just be starting something, or you could be whatever you're working on could be thriving with the Thriving card. I feel like it could be making you more money, making you very successful here. I do feel like for some of you, if you're moving or traveling, I do feel like there could just be a lot of success because of it, or there could be a lot of success coming in for you because of like moving or traveling. So I definitely feel like that would be a good idea. I feel some sort of daily routine change as well with that Knight of Swords. I feel like some of you I feel like some of you, basically, this Knight of Swords could be saying that there is like some sort of routine change coming in for you here. But I feel like saying more awake, which is very weird. So I don't know, like if you're waking up earlier, some of you, or it's like maybe I feel like something around your time is changing, or it's like maybe you used to work during the day, maybe you're going to be working more towards the night. I don't know, something like that is changing for someone out there. So that's very interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're thriving, Leo, after this moon. So love it. Thank you, Leo. That looks really good. Virgo, let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. You have the Queen of Cups, Virgo, and the community card here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people could still be feeling the restriction after this moon. Definitely, to me, this next week is not such a great week. I would definitely avoid like being around people all next week, like I've said to everybody. So I feel like everybody should avoid being around groups of people, obviously, or going out in public, things like that, where there are going to be people. I feel like if there was ever a time not to, where, things could not go well for you, it would be right now. So I don't want to scare anybody. And, I definitely feel like there's way too much fear. Fear makes us stressed. Stress lowers our immune system, everything like that. So I try to keep it positive, right? But I would definitely be careful, next week is what I'm trying to say. But I would also keep it positive. I feel like some of you, again, could be feeling the isolation. Community says, again, even though we're isolated, we can still be working in a community. We can still be building a community. We could still be talking to people. Maybe it's just online, or maybe it's on Skype or Zoom, or maybe it's on Facebook or something like that. So I feel like it's saying you could be working on building a community, or you should, because it could be very successful. Queen of Cups is like nurturing something. So I feel like for some of you, you could be nurturing a lot of things into existence. It could be a baby, literally. It could also be like a job or a business that you are nurturing here. And I feel like it could be something that's very beneficial. I also feel like for you, probably the isolation has maybe made you aware of certain things that you don't like in some of the people around you. Major message, even just looking at your chart. I don't need to look at your chart, Virgo. I mean, I've been saying this forever. I don't, to me, there's a lot of stuff in your chart that could say that you've gone through a lot of difficulties or challenges with people in general in your life. It could be family, just friends, lovers, pretty much anything. And it's like you could be deciding during this isolation, maybe it's giving you time to like reflect and say, oh, you know what, these people suck, or maybe these people really want the best for me. So I feel like it's like you are seeing like who wants the best for you and who doesn't want the best for you is what I'd say here. So yeah, that's interesting. But there you go, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Standstill card and the Ace of Swords card. Yeah, so I feel like this is saying that you need to allow some sort of truth to come in. So for some of you, this could be like a truth coming in for you here. I do feel like that it's probably a time of withdrawal and just kind of like where you could be chilling out, relaxing, resting, all those things. So I feel like it would be a good time for you to do that here after the moon. The Ace of Swords is like some sort of victory. So I feel like there could be a victory coming in for you here, Libra. You always get this like truth coming in, even in your weekly readings. I mean, like the past, I don't know, like 8 months, every single weekly reading I do for you is about some sort of truth coming in or a truth needing to come out. It could be a truth that you don't want to see. That might be why it keeps coming up, over and over and over again. Maybe it's something that is smacking you right in the face, but Maybe it's something that you don't want to see at this time. Like I said, people are really bad liars right now. It's funny because, I mean, just through doing, I've talked about this before, doing so many personal readings. I talk to a lot of people. A lot of people will tell me, oh, he or she or they lied to me about this, that, and the other thing. And then when I ask questions, I'm like, always like, well, what were the words that they were using? It's like the people are always telling the truth. If we truly listen to what people are saying, they are telling us the truth right now. They are saying exactly how they feel, what they want, why they left, everything. But we just have to choose to listen. So I feel like this is saying, listen. Here, Libra, to what people are always saying. I feel like also it's like, the whole like walks like a duck, quacks like a duck thing here, Libra. I feel like if something walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So I feel like you just need to trust kind of what you see here is what these cards are saying. I definitely feel like there could be a major victory in stillness. It's like allowing answers to come in. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of answers in meditation, resting, relaxing, all that stuff. So that's what I'd do if I were you, Libra. Love it. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. You have the Hermit card every time. You can't make this up, Scorpio. So some of you are obviously dealing with a Virgo. Every single time I read for you, you get the Hermit. You have the Gateway card as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you have found like a new way to do things. Hermit, going inside, like listening to your inner answers or finding inner answers. The Gateway card is stepping through a gateway, starting something new, but probably a beautiful life, probably creating something that's going to be really nice for you. So I do feel like there needs to almost be a leveling up here. Hermit, again, can sting a little bit, I would say, sometimes, because Hermit can be one of those things where it's like we have to face our shadow or we have to look at something we don't want to look at. And I do feel like some of you could be doing that. That's why I'm saying it. It's like maybe you're realizing, maybe you've had like a business for a long time and maybe it's not as successful as you want, but maybe when you look at it, it's like maybe you haven't been working as hard as you should, or maybe there are other things going on, right? I feel like kind of like Libra's message. I feel like you are being very honest with yourself, which is a good thing. And I feel like it's going to lead to, positivity, positive changes with that Gateway card. I feel like that's this whole, virus situation in the first place has kind of pointed out people's weaknesses, has pointed out people's vulnerabilities. And I feel like we could be realizing things that we need to do, like saving money for a rainy time like this, where I'm not even going to say a rainy day. It's like a rainy time that we're in right now. So I feel like you could be seeing vulnerabilities with that Hermit card, but it's like it's going to lead to a bright future. It's not something to be afraid of. These are positive answers you're getting to create, future security and to make sure that you have a brighter future as well with this card. In a lot of ways, I feel like this whole virus situation is giving people a second chance because it's kind of like pointing out these vulnerabilities, these weak points for us. And I feel like after this, maybe we will kind of, there will be some like rebuilding. So it's like maybe we'll have some time to recover and maybe we'll have some time to build up things like savings and all this other stuff, Scorpio. So it's like, maybe it's giving us some time. And maybe things like, people keep asking me about like, will debts be forgiven and things like that. I'm like, well, probably not. That's probably not going to happen yet. Someday I'm sure it's going to have to happen. But, probably what's going to happen is like what we're seeing already, like delays, like maybe loans won't be forgiven, but maybe there will be opportunities to delay payments and things like that because of the whole situation. So it's kind of giving us an opportunity to catch up. And that's what I'm feeling for you here. I'm not saying that this has to do with a loan for you, Scorpio. It could be anything in your life, but it's like an opportunity to catch up is what I'm getting here. Love it, Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Let's see what we have for you. You have the King of Wands and the Stillness card. A lot of these Stillness cards, right? And I meant to say the Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands is not a still card. It is a card of, wanting to charge forward towards success, wanting to be successful, wanting to be spontaneous, adventurous, all those things. So, but I feel like stillness would be a good idea for you here. The Knight of Wands is kind of like a card of adventure, or wanting to go on an adventure, but it's like maybe you're going on mental adventures right now. I do feel like restless energy. I feel like you could be restless, but maybe this time is kind of like pushing you more towards this kind of still time where you're having to be still here, Sagittarius. So that's what I'd say there with the Knight of Wands. I wanted to pull another card here. Yeah, you have the Miracle card as well. Could be miracles coming in for you here, Sagittarius. Could just be like happy situations or things that make you happy coming in for you here. I also feel like in a lot of ways that this is saying that there will be miracles because of stillness. It's like because you're not doing anything, it probably will allow for time for healing and things like that. For others, I feel like this is just about believing in miracles, believing that things can like change for you. I feel like the more you can believe, the more likely it will happen with these cards. So love it, Sag. That looks good. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you. Six of Swords here, and you have the Diligence card as well, Capricorn. To me, Capricorn is pretty, can be pretty diligent in the first place, but I feel like I feel like this could be you moving on to calmer shores, obviously. So like improvements. The Diligent card, I feel like, to me, let's start over. Okay, to me, I used to call the Six of Swords the train because to me, it's like a train going down the tracks. And it's like a train, can't really stop on a dime, right? A train has a lot of momentum going behind it. So I used to say Six of Swords to me represents building up a lot of momentum and staying on top of things. I feel like this, this Diligence card is saying, don't get lazy. I feel like I've said this to you once already this year. I feel like it's saying, like, if you're building momentum in business or work or whatever, keep it going. Don't allow it to stop. I feel like saying you need to keep this train moving forward because I feel like it's going to be very, very hard to stop in the future. But I feel like right now is not the time to stop. I feel like if you have a business that's starting to work, I feel like keep it going. If you have a job that's starting to work, keep it going. If you're like looking for a job and maybe you're starting to get interviews where you haven't been, I feel like this is saying keep it going because you're about to hit something that's going to be very good for you. So that's the type of energy here that I get off of these two cards here, Capricorn. I'm going to actually pull you another tarot card, the Sun. So best card in the deck. I feel like there's a lot of happiness, success, celebrations, good things coming in for you here, Capricorn. So love it. I feel like that's going to be really good for you. Love it. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what is going on for you. You have the Six of Pentacles and the taking risks. I feel like it's a good time to take risk in general at this time. I mean, I do feel like there is an element of protection from risk in some ways. So what I will say is, like, are these risks going to be these big massive risks where we kind of do something crazy? No, but I feel like it's a good time for more calculated risk. I feel like the type of risks that we can be taking at this time basically have to do with exposure, exposing ourselves. Don't expose yourself somewhere, Aquarius, but I would say, maybe like putting yourself on YouTube, putting yourself on Facebook, putting yourself on somewhere. So anything you can do to put yourself out there, I feel like would be a good idea with these two cards. I also feel like there could be balance coming in for you with that Six of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like it's pretty minor is what I'd say. I feel like this could be like money coming in for you or something that helps out. Is it going to be something major? No, I would say it's probably just something minor, but I do feel like this is I almost feel like saying like assistance on that Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like there could be financial help coming in. I feel like that taking risk card could also be saying, like, if you are on something like YouTube or maybe you have a job that's like public facing or whatever, I feel like this is saying try new things, like try to do something different, and it will probably be very successful for you. Yeah, you have the Solitude card as well. Again, like I said, pretty much everybody's getting these cards now because of the current situation, but I feel like you could be gathering a lot of information. Look, a full moon as well. I feel like literally on the 7th, during this full moon, I feel like it would be a very good time for you to be in solitude, for you to be just kind of resting, relaxing, meditating, doing things like that. I feel like that would be a good idea for you, Aquarius. But thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you. Pisces, we have the Queen of Swords here and the Flexibility card. I do feel like it's... didn't you have the Flexibility card last night? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you did. I just feel like you need to be open to different ways of doing things with the Flexibility card, to realize that you're kind of like working towards something you want in your life. You're probably just not going to get there how you think, Pisces. So I would be open to that. That Queen of Swords, I feel like you could open up a little bit more to things in your life as well. So it's like, maybe you want love. I feel like the Queen of Swords is just saying open up a little bit more. Maybe you want to build new relationships and just people in general. Again, I feel like you just need to open up a little bit more with that Queen of Swords is what I'd say to you. Ace of Wands, wisdom. Yeah, like fish on this card, Pisces. I feel like you're about to be using your wisdom for success with that Ace of Wands. I feel like that Ace of Wands is a card of abundance and, success coming in for you, passionate new beginning. So I feel like a lot of you could be working on passion projects or things that you enjoy, Pisces. I've been saying it all year. I mean, that's where your money is, Pisces, like in the near future. So I'd say if there's something you're doing that you enjoy, then you need to do it. If you're not doing something you enjoy, then you need to change it, especially in regards to work or business. So I would get moving here, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of success for you here. I feel like for a lot of you that wisdom card could be saying that you're very intuitive at this time as well. Like I feel like you're better at seeing things below the surface, things that could be going on behind the scenes. For others, I feel like you need to trust your wisdom in like love as well. So in a love situation, I feel like you need to trust your intuition. But that looks good. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. But let me just get a different deck going for that. And that's what we're going to do. So let's see here. Let's get rid of that. All right. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And let's see, 1, 2, and 3. If you pick card number 1, you have the Strength card and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I would say don't give up on something that you're working on is what I would say here. So I feel like for some of you, this could say you're working on something. I feel like it's saying don't give up, obviously. See something through to the end. The Strength card is a card of like shocking yourself, or it can be a card of exceeding your own expectations, but also other people's expectations as well. So I feel like, if you're working on something that you're thinking about giving up on, keep pushing, keep going. Same thing, if you're kind of like, you could just be not giving up on something. Like I'm getting courage here, so I would keep pushing is what I'd say. Card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Lovers and the 8 of Wands. I feel like this could be good news coming in about love, or it could be moving because of love as well. I feel like this is like very rapid success in love also. So some of you could have very rapid success in love. Like if you've been hoping for love, the 8 of Wands could represent like someone charging in. The 8 of Wands could also just be you socializing. To me, the 8 of Wands is just social card. To me, it says like if you want love, socialize. Obviously, yes, I get it. We can't socialize at this time, but it could be saying after this whole situation is over, you could be socializing. And that's probably where you'll find love. For others, I just feel like you're matching up with something perfectly, like a job, business, with the Lovers and 8 of Wands, quick success. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. I feel like that some of you, maybe, again, just through this situation, the virus situation, it's like maybe you felt left out in the cold. Or it's like maybe you got laid off and you're like shocked, because you're like, wow, I can't believe my boss would do that. But at the same time, it's like you have decided because of it to move on to something else. 7 of Pentacles to me is a change in a job situation. It could be like getting a new job, getting a promotion, getting a raise, moving on to something else. But I feel like you were left out in the cold. Now, this could also be in love as well. You could have been left out in the cold in love and deciding to move on to someone new with that 7 of Pentacles. Pretty simple. But that's that. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. But we are going to answer questions now. So, of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Anita, you say here, I don't see where to leave a comment. Anita, when this video goes live, which will be in probably like 20 minutes or so, there will be, that's the comment thing will be below this video. I think if you are on a mobile device, Anita, then, there might be some other way to click around and find it, but I'm not sure. All right. Let's see here. Shauna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Shauna. You say here, should I talk to my executive director about the harassment and toxicity in the workplace, speak my truth, or should I just walk away? I feel like you have a choice, is what I'd say here, but I feel like you should, is what I'd say there. So, I mean, I feel like you should. This is part of like stepping up, or, sitting in your, sitting in your power, right? And it is a card of like it is kind of a card of personal power. And so I would say I feel like you should do it. 2 of Swords is like a card of having a difficult time here. Yeah, maybe you're having fears about what will happen. 5 of Swords. I mean, you might end up walking away anyway because like maybe nothing is going to happen, but I still feel like you should do it, is what I'd say to you. Adele, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what should I focus on? What should I be asking? 3 of Cups. I feel like you should focus on building a community like everybody else. This is still all the Capricorn energy. I don't, I realize, yes, people point out to me all the time, I can't go outside. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm like, yeah, but still, we still have Jupiter. We still have, Uranus, or we still have Saturn in Capricorn at this time, and actually it's like at like going to be at 1 degree soon, so it's pretty much leaving. But Saturn will retrograde back into Capricorn as well. So with all this Capricorn energy, to me, we should be kind of we should be building a community, working on communities, anything involving community. We probably could be extremely, extremely successful from doing that. So we should be kind of like working on community building and things like that. So that's what I would say to you here. Three Cups is a card of like focusing on fun as well, or just things that, kind of lead to fun. So I would focus on fun if I were you. Lorna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for fellow Pisces, feeling a bit restless. You got it, Lorna. You have the strength, or the Temperance card and the Justice card. Temperance card of patience, obviously. I've been feeling restless too. It's really funny because, I pretty much just stay home all day anyway. Like I pretty much never go anywhere. I'm a typical Pisces, but like I said the other night, there's something about being forced to stay home in a lot of ways. Not like I don't really feel like we're forced, but just at this time, it's kind of a little crazy. Temperance, like looking for ways to change your situation. Justice is cause and effect. It says put work into things that will be successful, and you'll be more successful. So that's what I'd focus on with the Justice card. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, more hate text from Libra friend today. WTF? I feel like things will like change, is what I'd say here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. What is wrong with me tonight? Knight of Pentacles, putting in the work. Judgment card, Rebirth. I feel like there could be some sort of change. Just Pisces card says trust your intuition on the situation. Michelle, thank you, or Michael. Thank you for the super chat. You say, is this Leo really interested? Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I would say yes. Eight of Pentacles wanting to put the work in. The Queen of Pentacles is like a card of being skeptical, like I said earlier, but it is a card of resources. I would say yes. So I would say yes, for sure. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, my mom wants to know if her husband will move out. Does she want him to move out? This is marriage, is what I would say to you. I would say no with these cards. No. So I feel like saying no. If she wants him to move out, then I feel like she has to speak up or something, or get him out. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my new roommate moving to SC? What should I do? Stay or go? I would say, if this is a card of lying and things like that, but I would say, it's possible with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I would say yes, probably the Fool. You say, what should I do, stay or go? I feel like it's time to go. Ten of Swords. I feel that a lot of Pisces could be put into situations like this where they have to leave a living situation, or they have to make some sort of change. This could happen to Pisces over the next 7 years, something along those lines. I feel like Pisces will want more freedom. So Pisces probably won't want to be locked down. But the other thing is like situations with friends, just like I was saying with Capricorn, especially for Pisces, your 11th house. So that could definitely be a go, is what I'd say to you. But it will lead to improvements. So I feel like moving would be very good for Pisces in general. So that's what I'd say there, Rose. I like it. Big fan of that for Pisces. All right. I think I'm all caught up tonight. So I will take a couple more questions here, people, and then I'm going to take off. Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what's for dinner tonight? Chicken and probably salad. Jacqueline, is probably what we will be having with the chicken, but just roasted off chicken. That's just pretty boring, I know, but thank you, Jacqueline. Lionheart, a card for work tonight, please. Thank you, Lionheart. You have the Hermit. Maybe a slow night is what I'd say here. Yeah. Maybe not exactly happy, but I feel like it'll be good, is what I'd say to you, Lionheart. Vanessa, will my ex-BF chill out and move on? Thank you, by the way. Did I say thank you? I'm not sure. I would say yes. I would just block them, is what I'd say on everything. I always tell people to, block your ex. Plain and simple. It helps you, it helps them. People always say, oh, I can't be mean and everything like that. I'm like, you're still hanging on if you're not blocking these people, right? It's like they're an ex. Done. Dead, done, over with, right? So, yeah. But I would say yes with those cards. It's like by not blocking people, trust me, people ask me questions all the time, right? I'm not picking on anyone here, but people are always like, oh, I saw so-and-so, he was chewing gum and he spit it out away from me. Does that mean he likes me? I get questions like that all the time. So it's like, if you're still friends with them on Facebook or anything else, it's like you're giving them hope. Trust me. Alexandra, I would say yes. I feel like your startup will be very successful. 10 of Pentacles, love it. Looks very good. Stacy Randall, you have the 3 of Pentacles, just like work or putting in the work, something along those lines. So I feel like you're just like putting in the work or kind of like working here with the 3 of Pentacles, or it's just like a regular old work week is what I'd say to you. Elove, you have the 2 of Cups here. Could be love coming in for you. Perfect match with the 2 of Cups. So, love it. That looks amazing. Anne, hello. Susan, will I get a... I would say yes, definitely. 4 Wands. So, yes, for sure, is what I'd say to you. T. Troy, can you draw a card for me? How does Bryce feel about me? I feel like very closed off at this time. You say, how... kind of want to develop a friendship outside of work now. I'm not sure if I should. I feel like they're just closed off right now, is what I'd say to you. Awana, can you please tell me if I can trust Frony? He'd tell me he is finished. You have the 2 of Pentacles. I would say no. I don't think you can trust him with the 7 of Cups, so no. Lucy, hello. You say here, I'm doing soup. Oh, soup. That sounds delicious, Lucy. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. I'm in a massive stomach flare from eating absolute garbage. When will it stop? You have the Queen of Wands here. Flare. Sorry to hear that, by the way, but 9 of Pentacles, I feel like soon is what I would say to you, Nicole. So, yeah, I would say soon. Again, I don't really trust times. Yeah, Page of Pentacles definitely won't last forever. So I feel like things will be clearing up for you soon here with that card. Ghislaine, you have the 6 of Swords, like healing, moving on to calmer shores, so I feel like healing for you. Moon Honey, thank you for the super chat. 10 of Cups, you say advice on how to make my current idea easier. 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty. It could also be like, getting help from people, basically. So I feel like getting help from people, and of course, like I always say, this doesn't have to cost money or anything like that. It probably shouldn't cost money at this time, is what I'd say to you. So I just feel like there are people who could help you, who could give you ideas. Could be like ideas from YouTube, pretty much anything like that. But I just feel like learning and getting help from people is what I'd say to you. But I feel like that's going to be your best bet. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people will want to help you as well. Gail, Pisces Sun, how's the next week look? 8 of Swords, feeling restricted, but that's obvious to me because of the regular, because of the situation. Adele, yes, you have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords to me is kind of like a card of curiosity. So I feel like it's saying, like, trust your curiosity. To me, it's a card of childlike energy, but to me, it's also a card of, like, something small that could be getting our attention, that could be guiding us in a direction that we need to move in. So that's what I'd say to you. Stacy, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Marilyn, hello. You say, when will my husband get better? You have the World, like, soon is what I'd say. This is definitely a period of time. The devil says remove toxic energy or toxic things, like if he's eating bad food or anything like that. No more toxic crap is what I'd say with the devil card. I feel like that'll heal him up faster. That's what I'd say to you. All right, I will take a few more questions here, people, before I take off. So feel free to pop your questions in down below. Adele, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. T. Troy, so that's a no. I would say, yeah, that's a no. King of Swords. Or at this time, here's my problem with tarot. I said this last night. It's like, there is no hard yes or hard no. It's like, we have free will, and other people also have free will. So it's like anything could happen, right? I feel like the more open we are to like random possibility, the better. Christina, you have the Chariot, some sort of victory coming in for you. This is like a win. So I feel like some sort of win or some sort of victory coming in for you. Probably next week. Might be small, but I like it. Lucy, you have the Page Wands. Page Wands, like adventurous, feeling more alive, maybe, or feeling maybe you're allowed to get out or something like that. So I like it. Quentin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. King of Pentacles here, Quentin. Some sort of, this is like stability coming in for you. I feel like there's stability and success coming in for you here, Quentin. Nicole, he says, why are you starting earlier and finishing within an hour now? I don't think I'm starting earlier. I feel like I'm just finishing sooner, is what I'd say there. I don't think there's like, trust me, like I've thought about it before, but like to me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, right? But I feel like there's no reason to go on like for hours and hours and hours and hours, with messages. Like trust me, I know there are readers out there that can go on and on and on for like an hour about things. That's not me. Number one. Number two, I don't think there's a point to doing that. It's like, to me, I'm a very cut and dry person, right? So I'm a man of few words, very reserved, believe it or not. And to me, it's like someone should ask a question, I should boom, give it an answer, boom, done, And same thing with readings. Like, really, how much is going to happen with everybody sitting at home? Probably not much, right? We're probably not doing much. So even with these daily readings, it's like, I just don't really see a point in like telling everybody, oh, you're going to be sitting on your ass watching Netflix. Quentin, did I answer you? I feel like I gypped you. So, Quentin, you have the Three of Wands here, the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you're like very focused on the future. Again, I think you have that King of Pentacles as well. The King of Pentacles is like success and good things coming in for you here with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like stability as well. So I feel like it's just stability coming in for you. Three of Wands, like focus on the future. So I like that. Big fan of it. Fancy, hello. Card for next week. You have the Six of Wands here. Uh-oh. What the hell's going on? There we go. Six of Wands, success, good news, good things coming in for you here. And the Ace of Wands, passion, success coming in for you. So I like this. Definitely could be like a new beginning, Fancy, with that Ace of Wands. Could be like a relationship. Could also just be something that you're working on, is what I'd say to you. So I love it. That looks really good. Sandy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Would I find a new job? Definitely is what I don't even. I saw this card out of the corner of my eye, Sandy, and I would say definitely. To me, the Emperor is definitely a new boss. Could be male, female, whatever. Again, I don't attach sex to my cards, but so this is definitely a new boss. Pretty much anything, like I said. Page of Cups, an offer and good news coming in for you. Nine of Cups, a wish and wish fulfillment. So yes, I feel like you would find one very, very easily. I feel like you're fine. Nine of Cups, card of satisfaction. But it's also a card of fulfillment. So it says, like, you are fulfilled at this time. So I like it. Quentin, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Advice for my mom on how to kick her husband out. Six of Cups here, Four of Pentacles. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know if she's saying she wants him out, and this is like holding on to something. I feel like she needs to get a divorce. To me, I feel like she needs to like get a separation. Four of Pentacles. This is not easy. Four of Pentacles is like having a hard time letting something go here with this card. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly. The Six of Cups is like nostalgia, and so it's like something is keeping them together. Yeah, Queen of Swords, legal action. So I feel like legal action is what she's gonna have to do there. So that's that. Any changes this year? Tons of changes. Total rebuilding. A lot of people will be totally shedding their skin and rebuilding. So tons of them. Tons and tons of changes. All right, I will answer like another question or so. Yeah, Nicole, I start at the same exact time. So I don't know if Australia is on different time. Maybe you live in like the Bermuda Triangle part of Australia where people go missing all the time and stuff, but that's that. Yeah, Jackie, unfortunately it's not that easy to kick someone out, right? Nor, Chris, what do you think I and F are thinking about my assignment? Ace of Cups, really good card. Happiness, fulfillment. So like if this is something that you turned in as an assignment, it would say that they are, happy with the work that has been done. They are, happy with what has been done in the situation. So love it. Huda, you have the Sun. So best card in the deck, celebration, happiness. The Sun says get as much attention as you possibly can. It also says like trust your enlightenment. So it's like you could have sudden flashes of insight throughout the day. And the Sun says like listen to your intuition, basically. So not really your intuition though, like, sudden ideas that you have. George, you say my heart is torn and I truly don't know what to do at this point. How do I proceed? Death. I feel like it's time to like let it go is what I'd say here. Yeah, Eight of Cups. These are all cards of walking away. George. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. This is like hoping for a return, but I also feel like it's like luck coming in for you, George. So I mean, I hate to say it, but at the same time, I don't want someone to hold on to a situation. So I feel like this is saying that there needs to be a change, or you need to like move on, is what I'd say here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. I feel like 2 closed off. 4 Cups, needing to look for something else here. 3 of Swords, heartbroken. I mean, I can do this all day long. I would encourage you not to stay stuck, George, is what I'd say to you with the Hangman. So that's what I'd say. Petita, or however you say your name, or Patricia, there you go. Patricia, it hasn't shown up yet. Feel free to type in your question, doesn't matter. Feel free to type in your question down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you for the super chat. Like I said, just for whatever reason, PayPal takes forever for me to get the notifications, so feel free to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it, Patricia. Patricia, I just got it, I think. No, I didn't. Or did I? I'm not sure. Anita sent a super... Hold on 1 second. Let me try this again. Patricia, I got it. Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what are Abel Brito Virgo's intentions towards me? I'm Patty Libra. 2 Wands, 4 Swords. Like, 2 Wands is wanting to take the lead in the situation, Patricia, wanting to move towards you. So I feel like he is interested, is what I'd say here with the 2 Wands. 4 Swords is just the current situation. It's like maybe because of the virus and all that other stuff, it's like he can't come towards you at this time. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like he wants to make a love offer, Patricia. So love is what I'd say to you. No doubt about it. Anita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it as well. You say, any good fortune or money headed my way? I'm a Libra. Anita, hold on 1 second. Let me get a new deck going for you here, and we will see. Patricia, thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, that was really good. Those cards look very good, so I like that. Anita, thank you again. You say, any good fortune and money headed my way, I'm Libra. You have the King of Cups here, King of Swords. I like this for you as well, Anita. King of Cups is something returning to your life. So, but the King of Cups to me is more of a card of manifestation, Anita, because it says like you need to use your powers of manifestation to manifest things towards you. But it's like a card of trust, of using your emotions. The King of Swords can represent making money off of your wisdom. Yeah, Chariot, 7 of Pentacles, definitely a lot of success coming in for you. Chariot, some sort of victory. The 7 of Pentacles is money. It says like you could, this right here says that you could have been working on something for a long time, hoping for it to make you money, and maybe it's been very slow with the 7 of Pentacles, but the 7 of Pentacles says keep working, keep putting in the work, and you will be successful. Yeah, the Knight of Swords here, or the Page of Swords here, the Temperance card, more patience. I feel like you just have to be patient. I feel like there will be success coming in for you, Anita, is what I'd say to you here. Yeah, I feel like some sort of change here. The world could represent like opening up to other people to get help, like especially if you're like trying to make more money in work or business. It could say there are people who want to help you or give you a lot of information. So yeah, I don't know. This looks good to me, Anita, is what I'd say to you. Look, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you, but I do feel like it'll take a little time. But thank you. Rune, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Feel free to pop it in, your question in down below if you have one. Honey York, card for my class I'm starting this week. Emperor, going according as planned, according to plan is what I'd say here, Honey York. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I feel like it'll go well. Libra, Scorpio, cusp. How do you reckon I will get hired this April? Oh, yeah, I feel like you'll probably be finding something. Maybe not by April. This looks like maybe like by early May or something like that. Or you have the Page of Wands here, like looking, but still a good card because it could represent an offer. The Strength card says there's definitely something coming in, but you should take your time. So I feel like you should take your time there. Hierophant, yeah, I feel like there's something coming in for you soon. Changes, what area of my life? Probably work is what I'd say to you, or like how you work with the Justice card. Elizabeth, there's a bunch I like, and How to Be a Great Astrologer is my favorite. Parker's Astrology is a really good book as well. There are like a few, so that's that. Anita, I just answered your super chat. If you didn't hear, I just answered it. that's that. All right. Rune, I met a girl just before the shutdown. Will we be? I would look at 10 of Cups. I would say yes. Look at 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. Two of Swords, the shutdown. Again, the Two of Swords is just like a shutdown, stuck type of energy. Page of Cups, definitely love here. Yeah, Five of Wands, just the shutdown. So yes, I would say yes for sure. George, I'm feeling rather lost. What can I expect? Hermit, withdrawn energy, George, is what I'd say. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, I always say, is a card of, the Knight of Wands is a card of needing to be patient. But it's a card of restlessness, but needing to channel that into something. So I feel like it would be a good time for you to like work on a project or a personal project, something along those lines. Libra, Scorpio, cusp. I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores in love, like going through a recovery in love here. So that's what I feel for you. But that looks good. All right. I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, 3 of the weeklies are going to be going up tomorrow morning. So those will be up on the channel at like 9 o'clock. But thank you, everybody, for being here, and have a good night.